halt, close the thigh, yep, and sit, good. In the halt, I want you to practice your little crest flip. So you probably have to shorten your reins, because you see how when he comes round, how much closer his head is to you? Look in the mirror. Right? He's able to carry himself pretty up close. Yeah. Good. And then you can walk on and develop that within the walk also. You still want to be able to access both sides of him. He's very good with his lateral aids. So if you were to ask for a little bit push off of one side or the other to help with the bend, yep. Good. Keep a nice little bend in your elbow, thumbs on top. Good. You could collect the walk a little bit if you want, Robyn. So yeah, shorten your reins. Yep, and a little tap tap so he knows hind legs need to keep working. Yeah, good. His understanding. What's that? He feels a little flat. Yeah, he could be rounder than that, and his understanding of the whip, remember, is to engage the hind legs a little bit more. So yeah, that's better. Keep those reins short, closed fist. All right, and check in with your half halts. Always a little bit like, can I adjust this? Can I make the walk a little smaller? Can I make the walk a little bigger? Yeah, exactly. Good. I like that you're working on the connection a little bit more there. You know, it's an evolving process. Something's always happening, right? It's what we call riding every step. All right, let's pick up a little trot. Remember, shorten your reins before you change gaits. And that's across the board. That's on every horse. I always tell you the same thing. Always shorten your reins. Good. Upper body up, shoulders open. Yeah. Good. That's a nice trot. All right, within the trot, on the circle, I want to see a little counterflexion. Come a little, yep, so you're posting in and out of the right seat bone, keeping your trajectory, yes, super, good, and then back to your true bend. Around your right leg, support the bend with the leg, yep. If he goes a little bit too deep on you, you can always kind of soften the hand and get your leg on, the nose will come back up, yep, exactly. It's hard to tell with him because he has such a Roman nose that sometimes it looks more dramatic than it is. Like there. Yeah, you could shorten your reins a little bit. Good. Yep, even more. And yep, and keep the leg active so that he knows to keep moving hind legs to the bridle. Yeah. Super. You feel the trot come just a little bit more uphill there? Yep. Little tap tap? Yep. Good. Yeah, engaging the hind legs. That's it. You want to have a little change of rein? Yep. New inside leg, new outside rein. Remember to keep your outside hand down. And you can always shorten your reins a little bit if you feel like he's getting wiggly. He has a very long neck, but if you ride it accurately, he'll be right up there with you. Good. Eyes up, shoulders up. Very nice. Good. And then the same thing on this side. Try a little counterflex to the outside of the circle, keeping your trajectory. So look where you're going. Yep. Yep. And then change your flexion back to the proper bend. Good. Feel the reins getting a little bit long here and there? You always want to kind of stay on top of that. That you could have a little bit better left rein for. Yep. Tap, tap. If you feel like something's come apart, give him a little, send him forward. Yeah. That's better. And true bend. Bend around your left leg. You want to take a little walk break?
No, I'm good.
Okay. All right, you want to play around with the trot a little bit more? Short reins and lengthen the trot. So post big, yep. Even more, come. Yep, there you go, good. And then to bring that back, you're just gonna kind of slow your posting. Good, keep the leg on so that he doesn't get a little bit on the forehand. It's natural for them when you slow down from a lengthening to want to kind of go a little into the forehand. So when you're coming back, the leg needs to stay on. Yeah, that's better. So that you get him to collect a little bit and not just go slower. Good, shorten your reins just a little. So yeah, yep, good. And play with your suppleness, check in with it. Yeah, push through it. Yep, good. And then forward again. Do a little lengthening again. Yep. Even a little bit more. I think you can get bigger trot than that. Yeah, yep, that's it. Good. Right, and then slow your posting, but keep your leg on. Right, so you sit a little heavy, but you keep the leg on. Beautiful. All right, I'll give you a quick little break and then we'll do a little canter. Give him a pat. He's a good boy. So collecting the walk, get your leg a little long around him and give him kind of a squeeze, sit a little heavy and shorten your reins so that he, yeah. So what you should feel is that he comes a little bit more up in front of you and takes smaller steps, like almost halt steps. Yeah. Right, even more, slow down. Yeah, he might think half steps, but really sit into the walk. Yeah, good, and close the thigh a little bit on it so he knows to collect the walk. Even shorter reins. I know, there's a machine on the other side of that fence running. Yeah. So he's like, what's that? That's better. Nice and tall. Okay, and don't start cantering before him. You let him canter up to you. We do this on Munchkin and on Crystalis as well. You sit there and ride the canter to your seat. All right, go ahead. Okay, I'll take it for your first one. And sit. Good, your reins need to be just a little bit shorter, especially your inside rein, so you keep that left flexion. But good with your leg position. I like that your leg is staying by the girth. All right, good. Sit and come little smaller circle. A little bit shorter reins. You might need to work harder for the bend on this side, just like on Munchkin. Work a little harder for the bend. Yep. Yep, sit. Be part of the canter. Yep. Good. And then spiral this down. Outside rein and outside leg. Spiral it down. So your circle gets a little smaller, a little smaller, a little smaller. And then a down transition. Okay.
A little bit of a sloppy transition.
That's all right. That's all right. I know you could do that better, but we're not going to do 50 of those right now. I just want to have you, show that you debuted at training level this year and that this horse is
safe,
being a good boy and doing what you're asking. Oh boy, Snorty. All right, it's change rein. We'll do the other side. Good boy.
Yeah, that's definitely harder to sit.
Yeah, because what he wants to do is push you a little bit so that you soften your seat and let him kind of canter a little bit on the forehand.
And just like flatten out.
Yeah. But if you're very plugged in and you really, really sit, he'll canter to you. But short reins, nice and round, get your flexion, bend around the inside leg, even shorter reins than that, right? And really sit into the walk. So yeah, make yourself a little bit heavy in the walk so that he knows to make it smaller. Couple of big half halts, squeeze him up. Yeah, tap, tap behind you. Yeah. Tap, tap, tap. Yeah, he's got to wait, and he looks a little strong on your right rein, so supple it a little bit. Yeah. Short reins, they're too long. If he can go a little bit too much down there, yep, you want them a little shorter. That's it. Good. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, and canter. All right, sit down. That was you cantering before he did. Sit down and make your circle a little smaller with your outside aids. Okay, good. Shorten your right rein and sit, sit, sit. Yeah, yeah, because you didn't have the flexion. Keep your leg on. Atta girl. Good. Good. That's better. Sitting and leg on. I think you can get him just a little bit rounder than this. Yeah. Good. Okay, and spiral down. Outside aids, outside leg, outside rein. Make a nice down transition. Think about it. Take your time. Better. That was better than the other side, so you made an improvement over that. Yay.
Oh boy.
He's like, where's my snack? All right.
He's a very good sport.
He's a good sport.